Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
There's 160 something countries on this planet.
Okay.
The Jews have no state. The only country they have is Israel.
So take it away from their land and use it yourself.
Hold on. Half of the countries are Muslim countries. Can't the Jews have one country that's
No
the
problem.
size of New York?
Good. So give them Brooklyn. Give them all of this.
Since they've been persecuted the last 3,000 years.
So now they're going to persecute others? So now
It's a very good point this kid is making, but you have to stick to your guns because they're going to try to misdirect you. They're going to say, 1 second, the Jews took the land from someone else. No, they didn't. The UN gave the Jews the land without even having to fire a single bullet. This wasn't a conquest. This was the UN giving a land, and Arab countries voted in that UN vote, and the UN vote went to the Jew side, and they gave Jews a land. So there we go. Jews had the land, and besides, you want to revisit something from 80 years ago? Too late. Jews have the land. Now the question is, how do you move forward? If they're going to say, oh, the Jews are persecuting others, 1 second. Oh, the Jews are doing a G-side, 1 second. The Arabs tried G-sides 8 times already. 6 wars, 2 intifadas. The Arabs have already tried that with the Jews, and they lost 8 times. So now you're going to all of a sudden complain because now the Jews fight back and they defend the land? There are many, many Muslim countries, and you're going to say, oh, but these people kicked off the land, Nebuch. First of all, people move all the time. How do you know that these people who were on that land would not have moved somewhere else? Do you know the Arab population quadrupled between 1917 and 1939? And so many Arabs came not only because they wanted to fill up the population, but because the Jews were there and the Jews were creating jobs. That is true. And there are 2 million Arabs living in Israel as full citizens. There we go. So the Arabs who are living in that land and never left, they are full Israeli citizens. So enough. Jews already gave you Gaza. That wasn't good enough. You had to continue with the intifadas and continue with the attacks. Jews gave the Palestinian Authority sovereignty in the West Bank. That wasn't enough. You have to call it every time a Jew steps foot over there an illegal settlement, and you have to have a Judenrein. You're wrong every single way. This argument is good. There's only one little space for Jews on this planet, and the Muslims cannot forget it. They cannot allow the Jews to have it. They're going to try to misdirect you with everything else. Stick to your guns. Any questions, let me know.